Hey, it's Bill, and after a perfect day on day 3 of the Premier League for my predictions, I will try to attempt the same for day 4. All right, after a perfect day yesterday, woo, Mr. Perfect, 5 wins, so I got all 5 correct with 1 perfect score. So it wasn't all the way perfect, but I'm certainly pleased considering the first 2 days. I got 5 out of 5 yesterday, which is great. So let's kind of recap those games. First of all, the first game up, I got the score perfect. MVG Rob Cross 7-3. Again, I have to put up with whatever Michael Van Gerwen's antics are. They're just terrible. It's enough. It's utterly ridiculous. He looks like an idiot. I don't know who his management team is. I heard the announcer say, "Oh, this is great to see he's in the game." No, it's not. He looks like a buffoon. At least this time he wasn't cheering for 56 on 17 darters. He was hitting a couple 12 darters. But, I mean, when Rob Cross is at 200 and you take out a double and you give it like that, you're a moron. And then here's the thing that he thinks he's a wrestler or something, or he thinks he's tough. Tough. Then he poses. He's like Hulk Hogan. You couldn't beat up a beach ball, bud. You couldn't. You know it. You're a slob like me. You couldn't. If Gary Anderson decided to deck you, it'd be over. You're not tough. Why are you at? You're throwing a dart, bud. A dart. A goddamn dart. This isn't boxing. This isn't wrestling. This isn't a physical contact sport. You're throwing a goddamn dart at a dartboard. Roar! Johnny Clayton got a 9-darter. I didn't see any roars. I mean, he was happy as hell. He should be. If there's ever a time to do a roar, do it on a 9-darter. You won 7-3. You're a good player. I just know that you've got no confidence. I know it. I'm watching you. You're an idiot. Rah. You think that's funny? Like, I love when the announcers are saying, "Oh, this is great. Our walls are vibrating." Woo, woo. If there was a crowd there, they'd be making fun of you, bud. If you want a roar, I don't mind the roar. I don't mind giving it. But give it. You don't give it on a 119. You hit a 119 and you give it. Anyways, keep that up. I would love someone to try to... You do the roar thing and someone just pops you. You don't be roaring too much. You probably go and... You're probably sniveling and crying and going away. It's ridiculous. Next matchup was tough to watch. Glendor to Dimitri Vandenberg. Dimitri Vandenberg won at 7-0. I think the first leg was what killed that match. Durant scored very well. Glenn got down to, I think he had 40 after 12 darts. Very good. Dimitri was a little bit farther back. And then Durant did I don't know how many misses at doubles, but it was insane. I think it would have been a lot cleaner if maybe Durant missed the 3 at tops and then, Dimitri was down already and took it out in 15 darts, and you just get onto the second leg. But Dimitri was so far behind, it just gave Glenn more chances to miss doubles. And then Dimitri started missing doubles, and it just became just a seesaw. Oh boy, it's going back and forth. This is not good effort. Then here's what his darts kind of lay flat. So he was missing double 5 on top, and he was struggling to get it underneath. So when he had 5 left, I was shocked when he went 3 double 1. Your darts are laying flat. You want to, it makes it tough. It's like my darts. I like double 2 more than I like double 1 because I can lay it on top. So I don't know why he didn't go 1 double 2, but at that point the match was done. So it's tough, the first leg, and you could already tell that Glenn had checked out, and that's unfortunate. But yeah, hopefully at some point it comes. I don't see it happening this week. I think he's just, I don't know what you do. They say, what advice? I've been there. I suck. It's not easy. Yeah, you say go enjoy the game, and then you throw your first dart where you throw a horrible dart, and you go, here we go again. So don't know what it would take. again, you got 2 more days of this, maybe in the week. But for Glenn, it's been 6 or 7 months of this, so it's not good. And I hope he can turn around. Next matchup, I predicted to be the best game. I think I was pretty close. I didn't account for Jose De Sousa not being able to count, and which I should have. And Johnny Clayton hitting a 9-darter and playing amazing. But so it certainly wasn't the best game. The second best game, Peter Wright, Gary Anderson. Peter Wright went for the 3rd set of darts in 3 days. At least he went to the world champion. It looked like the world championship darts. Definitely threw them a lot better than he threw against Michael Van Gerwen. And then Gary played okay. They kept saying his throw's bad. Guy averaged 99. It's not bad. It was a good game. Peter Wright took that one 7-4. I predicted 7-5. Nathan Aspinall, James Wade. Thought Nathan stepped out of the blocks here and just blew him away with the scoring. Great scoring. And then Wade was starting to make those comebacks. When he took out that, what was it, an 80 something on the bull, I went, oh boy, here's the Wade coming in, 21 darter, takes it out. But yeah, no, I thought Nathan Aspinall's scoring was fantastic. He looked like he was giving it away, and I think if he would have missed those doubles, I wouldn't be shocked if it would have been a tie. But at the end of the day, Nathan's scoring at the beginning won him that game. Good game. And then Johnny Clayton De Sousa was a fantastic game to watch. And it was 7-3, a little bit lopsided. But Jose, like 70, you go triple 18 is the right shot. And then obviously he thought he probably had 78 because then he went double 12. And even if he would have missed the double 6 on the outside, at least he wouldn't have busted. He would have been a double 2. But yeah, that was the game. 2-2, you would have been up 3-2. Johnny steps in. I think he was so far behind, he took one shot, then he tried 70 again, missed it. And then Johnny cleaned it up after that. He stole that, right it from underneath you just because you can't count. So you lost the game because you can't count. It's just tough. Johnny's usually not the greatest counter either, but from that point forward, Johnny Clayton just went boom, that's enough of that. And then, of course, a 9-darter. Now, think about Jose De Sousa. You average 108 and you lose 7-3. I don't know. Jose De Sousa has given points away. He should have had 2 points from his first game. He should have had the tie against Gary Anderson. And I think maybe it's a tie. Let's say it's a tie. He would have 4 points. He has 1. He's giving games away. You can't do this stuff, right? So hopefully he has a bounce back today, because I do enjoy watching him, like taking out 72, double 18. There you go. So let's do my predictions for today. Hopefully I'm going to keep the 5 for 5 going. First one up, I think it'll be a great game. I don't have it as the best game of the night, but I have it up there. The second best game. You got Peter Wright against Dimitri Van den Bergh. Obviously, everyone knows the story where Dimitri, during the first lockdown, stayed with the Wrights. Got practice in, and obviously after that, he went on to win the match play, which, okay, maybe he did learn some stuff. But Dimitri's scoring's been fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And Peter Wright, you have no idea what dart he's going to throw. If he throws the diamond, the element 11s, or the world championship darts, I think he has them. If he throws what he threw against Michael Van Gerwen or those torpedoes, doesn't have them. So I'm going to flip a coin and say that he's going to show up with the right darts. And I think here you want to put a statement in. I saw their first game after it, and Peter Wright really played well but it was on the floor, but it was good. I expect the same. I expect Peter Wright just to get over the line here with a 7-4 win. Johnny Clayton, Rob Cross. I think this will be a lot closer than what you would expect. Johnny might be on a little bit high. You know, it's the same thing with Dimitri Van den Bergh. You're new to the league. You got 5 points after 3 days. You're patting yourself on the shoulder going, that's not bad. But you can't. You got to keep going. That'll be part of it as well. I still think Johnny gets across the line. I just think it'll be a little bit closer than, I think there could be some spots here where Johnny's got to pull a big shot, but I expect him to, and keep it going with a 7-4 win over Rob Cross. Next matchup, Jose De Sousa, Nathan Aspinall, which I believe will be the best game. So there you go. There's my best game call. I think Jose De Sousa's got to, at some point, not give away points. Nathan Aspinall's got the scoring. Jose De Sousa's gonna get down. Again, Nathan Aspinall might be looking around saying, hey, everyone picked me to be terrible. I got 4 points after 6 games. By the way, I didn't. I picked you not to be in the top 4, but not to get relegated either. So I know that you keep talking about people all picking you that way. I certainly didn't. I've seen a lot of people that didn't. You're a class player. I just think Jose's got to get on the board here, make the league a lot more interesting if he does, and then you've got good matchup for the relegation round for that last spot. So I like Josie D'Souza to win this one. I think he was going to win at 7-3. Next matchup, James Wade, Michael Van Gerwen. So this is the game that if the two people in this tournament that are just Mr. Personality against the box, the freaking whatever he is. I don't think James Wade will. He might be the kind of guy who might pop Michael Van Gerwen with all this stuff, but he's good luck with the interview after this one. The thing about James Wade is he does play Michael Van Gerwen very well. If you go back through the Premier League history, he's usually pretty close or gets wins against Michael Van Gerwen. I think he just plays a style that Michael Van Gerwen doesn't enjoy. James Wade, he'll hear the roars and he'll probably have a laugh, whatever. I like this to be a tie, actually, so I'm going to predict a little bit of sort of a mini upset. Not that James Wade will win the game, although I wouldn't be surprised if he did, but I'll take a 6-6 tie here. And then the last game, Gary Anderson against Durant. I don't think Anderson's going to feel sorry for Durant at all. Just doesn't strike me as the kind of person who does. He's going to throw darts. He's going to care about his game. You hope Durant at least gets a couple legs on this one. It could get messy. Again, I don't envy. It's one of those ones where there's got to be pressure on Anderson. There's got to be pressure on Anderson because you're playing Durant. You got to get the 2 points. Everyone else is going to get 2 points against them. You got to think. So it's that pressure of playing what you know is the worst player in the league, or in the worst form. You might not be the worst player, but you're certainly in the worst form right now. You got to get the 2 points. So do you put extra pressure on yourself because you know you got to get the 2 points? If I go back to their semifinal game last year, that was dreadful. Gary might bring in the dreadful and keep Glenn in the match, but I'll take Gary Anderson to win this one 7-3. So again, my predictions again for today: Peter Wright to beat Dimitri Vandenberg 7-4, Johnny Clayton to beat Rob Cross 7-4, Josie D'Souza to beat Nathan Aspinall, what I think will be a great game, great scoring game, 7-3. James Wade, Michael Van Gerwen in a 6-6 tie and roar it up or shake some tail feathers or whatever those two morons do. And then you got Gary Anderson to beat Glenn Durant 7-3. All right, thanks. Enjoy the darts.